All right, here is my recap of the quarterfinal round I played in the World Tournament. That is a VR version of GeoGuessr for those who don't know. So let's begin. So I get dropped in what I don't consider an ideal round for me. However, what's not a good round for me is probably not a good round for my opponent. So I felt okay about that. My initial vibe was Northern Italy. I've been to Northern Italy before in the game. It had a similar feel, but it didn't quite feel right for me. So I didn't want to instantly guess. I wanted to go around and see if I could find a sign with the language or some sort of clue that would indicate where I was. This is definitely a Europe feel for sure. I had no question about that, but was it Switzerland? Was it France? Was it Austria? Was it Slovenia? It could be many different places. Northern Italy did kind of sit best with me. And when I really thought about it is I don't need to play hyper aggressive here. I need to make a nice early safe guess and just see how that ends up. I might lose some points. I might gain some points, but I'm not losing the game on this round. I did find a sign, and a lot of the letters ended in vowels, which is very common in Italy, but it didn't seem like it was Italian, so that kind of confused me even more. With that said, that made me feel my Northern Italy guess was definitely the right thing to go. I did decide to go look into the map to see if I could find it. Sorry to break news to you, I did not find the park that it was in, but I could have been searching all day, and I don't think I would have found it anyways. I would have had to search different areas. It ended up actually being in Slovenia, so not a bad guess. I was closer than my opponent there. Sometimes playing safe and playing smart does pay off a bit. Sometimes you go aggressive, sometimes you don't. That's kind of a determination you have to make on the fly. But especially around like this where I'm not too confident, just doing a northern Italy is definitely the safe way to go. And I was 140 kilometers away, so I don't feel too bad about that. Okay, these rural rounds are my favorite rounds to do. So first off, this is Generation 4 coverage, and you'll see the sign over there. It does have Spanish on it. So I instantly felt this was Panama. I did want to move around and confirm that. Now, when I say different camera generations, there's 4 different generations of camera Google use. The Gen 4 is the clearest one, and I do see an Alto stop sign there, which you see in Panama. So I was 100% convinced that this is Panama. There was absolutely no doubt in my mind. Now, I've been dropped in the Boquete area before. It did feel right to me. Now, probably just going Central Panama would have been a fine guess, but ultimately ended up being a kilometer away because it did feel like that. This is my no move round. Now, I was pretty annoyed because if you unhide the map, you can see an Ireland flag. My opponent didn't do that. However, I would have 100% went Ireland here. I've been in Ireland rivers many times in this game, and it definitely had that feel. It's hard to describe just the way the fields are, how green it is. Again, this could be multiple places in the world, but Ireland definitely felt right here. So just a tip to everyone, always unhide the map because you literally never know what could be right in front of you. So I was pretty annoyed there was an Ireland flag there, but my opponent didn't see it anyways. So that's good. I was within 40 kilometers, so not too bad. This last round, these are my favorite. So when you see red dirt, you're either going to be in Brazil or Cambodia. I did now. You can get red sand elsewhere, but I did see houses on stilts, which is a strong indication for Cambodia with the red sand. I was 100% confident this is Cambodia. I look around in the distance. I do see a Cambodia flag as well too. Again, I was kind of annoyed because I already knew it was Cambodia, but hey, I guess clues are never a bad thing. I guess my opponent didn't see that. And I'm pretty happy with that guess. It's hard to region guess Cambodia, so that is what it is. Now I will be going to the semifinals. My next 2 potential opponents are very high level players, so I'm expecting a really good game. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we will see how I do, and I will see you next time.